Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This one is going to rock. Adrian Nelson here, your psychic tarot reader, and the focus period here is 1 till 7 May. Whenever you see it, take it as it resonates. Capricorn sun, moon, rising, cusp, whether you're a cross watcher, welcome to the reading. There's a message here for you. There's guidance here for you. It's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. And we are starting off with a message there that speaks about the horai or time. Now, in order to get the message of this card, we need to think back a couple of thousand years ago, back to ancient times when, sort of people would be laying in bed at night, they're watching at the sky, they're seeing the stars go by. Almost like we're watching television these days, like you watch something and we'd see like the cycles the cycles of time. Certain things happen at certain times. So the horai is all about time. Now, this is not necessarily either a good or a bad omen. In actual fact, it's a little bit of a roll of the dice. And the sort of guidance here for you, beautiful Capricorn, is that you have to sort of decide whether the time for you is now or whether you are going to wait, until things seem a little bit more sort of guaranteed. So this is almost one of those energies that is asking you, are you going to act from bravery and confidence right now, or are you going to allow fear to dictate your decisions? All right. So that is basically very much your choice at the moment. Because the thing about life, and I think I just want to throw that reminder in there for you, Capricorn, is that, we, as we propel forward into life, that is how life unfolds. And when I say propel forward, whether you do a lot or you do nothing, technically speaking, you're still propelling something. Because whether you take action or don't take action, you still send a clear message to life as opposed to what to either do or not do. But when we open ourselves, and going forward, it takes courage. I always say that growth and success, it's for the brave, even with myself, because I'm an entrepreneur. Success is for brave people, taking chances, breaking from the mold, doing something new. It takes courage. All right. So the question is, will you embrace that courage? But this is why I love reading so much. The next energy you have is the supermoon, and it says emotions are running high. Now, the thing about a supermoon is, first of all, if you want to kind of say, okay, what is my question? That's my question. I want to do this. I'd like to do that. I feel a little bit sort of like on the fence about it, which is normal because we're human beings. And the question is, will I be successful? And the answer is not just yes, that you'll be successful. The answer is that yes, you will be very successful. You have the potential to be incredibly successful here. Remember, the moon spins around the earth and it impacts the earth in very powerful ways. And a supermoon is basically a new moon or a full moon when the moon is sort of like on its closest point to the earth. So the moon is all about prosperity. It's about abundance. It's about that loving, divine, feminine energy. And so at this point, that energy is very close, very impactful, very available for you. And if you open to that beautiful energy, as I always recommend, place the hand on the heart, take a nice deep breath, and claim that for yourself. Okay? I'm also really going to appreciate if you like the video, if you comment, you hit that subscription button, all notifications. I want to appreciate it. If you're open for some healing energy, for some love, for some kindness, when you leave me a comment and I put a little heart over there, it's also me sending you love and kindness. All right. We all have questions in life. And at the end of the reading, we're going to flip these 3 cards around. So maybe you want to think and meditate and focus about 3 questions that you have. We're going to turn this around. I really smiled. I don't know what these cards are, but I see that they're all yellow, which is normally very clear guidance. I think of it as little bits of gold in life. So something really great for you to look forward to, Capricorn. Now, in your recent past, you had isolation, which is the 3 of Swords. You had that rebel energy, which is that 4 energy, which is balanced by breaking free from the mold. It is the Aries energy. And you also had receptivity. So there's a lot that has gone on for you in a very short period of time. And, Capricorn, I feel that for some of you, it was almost a space of like, sorry, my baby. Sorry, my love. Sorry, my love. Relax. I'm sorry. We're speaking to Capricorns. Come say hi to them. Capricorns has been having a tough time, so send them some love. Say hello, Capricorns. Hello, Capricorns. My name is Bruno. I am the naughtiest possible. Now go relax. I'm sorry about that. Can't be thyself. Okay. Sorry about that, eh? Alrighty. So, Capricorns. For some of you, you could have been at a point where it felt hopeless, but what I can see is that you started to break free from the mold. You started to break free from the restrictions. Your heart is healed. A lot of you came out of a space where you stopped living for other people and by other people's expectations, and you started to live for yourself. Love that, by the way. Many of you have broken free from the chains that you placed upon yourself, the chains that other people placed upon you. And I saw the time there, 555, which is new beginnings, the challenges with new beginnings, that Hierophant sort of energy, Hierophant energy. Also, a lot of you started to break free from the chains that has been placed upon you through the generations of living, through all your past lives, from your family lineages, from your ancestors, from pain that you maybe had in school where somebody maybe said, well, you're never going to amount to anything. You know, I can see many of you went to that space where you went, you know what, fuck that. And you really began to embrace the beautiful divine being that you are. I love that. All right. So in your current space, silence, which is the star energy, which is that Aquarius energy, inner voice, which is the high priestess energy, the moon energy, lots of moon energy, lots of emotions sort of running high at the moment. Sorry. And then you also had that 10 of Wands energy over there, that breaking free again. So some of you have started the process there. I can see that in the past, maybe you got that sort of, you know, almost like when life holds the mirror up to you. You got to see there how in many ways you were holding yourself back. You kind of got a flash, a spark of possibility, basically speaking. Okay, you got a spark of possibility there for you. And now you're in that space where you want to give yourself that opportunity to integrate what, not just who you see yourself as being, because respectfully, the idea that some of you might still have of yourself as of, you know, what your higher self is, what your highest potential is. For some of you, that idea might still be limited. You might not be fully out of the dark just yet. Okay. So what I'm going to encourage you and what Spirit is encouraging you, Capricorn, hello baby, what Spirit is encouraging you to do, Capricorn, is to sort of contemplate, the idea of how amazing life can be. For those of you that might be familiar with the teachings of Abraham by Esther and Jerry Hicks, or just Esther Hicks, the teachings of Abraham, you can look that up if you're not familiar with it. There's a lot of it on YouTube. They've got books, they've got cards, they've got amazing things. But be willing to contemplate. Wayne Dyer, the late Wayne Dyer, spoke about that as well. Be willing to contemplate that there might be so much more for you in life than you might actually be able to even calibrate right now. You know, maybe your life is even bigger. Your potential is so much bigger than what you can even imagine right now, beautiful Capricorn. And if that is something that you are open to, then I'm going to encourage you, as I always do, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, claim that for yourself, let us know in the comments, share with others. We are all souls walking each other home, helping each other. There's a beautiful release taking place at the moment for you from, again, a lot of ties, a lot of things holding you down. There's Spirit coming in, there's source coming in, there's divine help coming in for you. Some of you have had the toughest time, and you create for yourself a different experience of life by allowing the possibility to enter into your mind. Look at this going forward. Capricorn. I love this. The Creator, adventure, breakthrough. Oh, my goodness. That breakthrough is that justice energy, harmony, diplomacy. For those of you that have been challenged in your life, this is such good news. For those of you that have been challenged in your life, that have felt that it's not even the end of the road. It feels like you're like, yeah, poof, like you've fallen off the cliff already. There's a new beginning for you. There's a beautiful new life going for you. For those of you that felt that life just sucks, there's no point to it. I see beautiful meaning coming to your life. I see beautiful balance coming to your life. I see beautiful breakthroughs coming to your life. Okay? Breakthroughs of prosperity, success, love, abundance. Oh, wonderful. Let's clarify. Bear in mind your 3 questions. Your 3 questions may have changed by now. But let's see what we have. So in that recent past, for Capricorn, please. So we got beautiful promise. Beautiful, beautiful promise. So the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, or coins as some call them, as well as that beautiful temperance energy. Some people sometimes think in this deck, the Goddess Tarot, that this is the star energy, but it's temperance energy. Sagittarius energy is about knowledge. It's about philosophy. It's about contemplating life. It's about calibration. So again, then in the recent past, you know, there was a question again. I see that some of you, again, you began to see the light. You began to see the spark of possibility. You began to see what is possible. And sometimes we go like, oh, that is what I really want, but how will I possibly even get that? But it is by starting to see what it is that you'd like, that you begin to open the door, that you begin to manifest that for yourself. And sometimes, you know, a lot of times you've got this belief that you should only think positive thoughts. But the thing is also, you shouldn't really be fooling yourself, you know. You can't lie to the universe, because you are the universe and the universe is you. And sometimes we need to understand how unhappy we are, how we don't want something, in order to be open to the idea to get something better. So sometimes you need to go to the depths and the pits to say, I don't accept the shit for myself, you know. So, all right, let's look at your current space. And I feel that for some of you, you had that. And for some of you, you may have been in that pile of shit for quite a while. And then you said, nope, not going to do that anymore. You know, I'm going to have a better experience of life for myself. And then actually also, you know, you can't always be living by the ideas that other people have of you. Because, you know, some people, for example, and I've had this before. Now, I have got quite a love of the word fuck. And, you know, I've had people before that said to me, Adrian, you can't be using profanities because you are a spiritualist. You are setting this example. And I said, I never called myself a spiritualist. You may have called me that. I call myself a conscious living practitioner, which is about what do I want in life, what makes me happy, and then sharing that with others. And who am I, and who do I choose to be, and what do I choose to embrace? Lots of Pentacles energy here for you in your current space, but you're starting off there, that beautiful character with this purple gown sitting on the beach here. Again, water energy is the King of Cups, and then we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. So this is very much about you know, I just want to find the right way to say this. When we can find within ourselves who we are and who we choose to be, and we are happy with that, and we can make peace with that, and we can be at peace with that, and you embrace that, then everybody might not like that, but then the right people for you will like that. And that is how you find your crowd in life, your soul family in life, your tribe, those sort of things. You can't please everybody. You know, a lot of times we try to please everyone. Your job is not to please others. Your job is to respect others and to understand that we're all part of one another. But I feel that a lot of you, there's that frustration. There might have been people pleasing you, trying to be right by everybody's sort of like ideas and decisions and whatever. You're never going to be able to do that. All right? So choose a path. If you are feeling unhappy, choose a path. Almost like, what are the kinds of people that you want in your life? I always try to remind people that, you know, a lot of times we get so upset. We say like, this person doesn't like me. And then I ask you, but do you like everyone? Because I'm going to be honest with you when I say this. You know, I am not about those vibes of, you know, saying things the way they are not. I respect everyone, but I don't like everyone. And it's about being clear about who you want to be, and then who you want in your life and what you want in your life, that you set those barriers. Not being disrespectful towards others, but it's about setting the barriers. And I feel that for some of you, there might have been some people pleasing, which might have led to a lot of unhappiness for many of you. Okay? So it's about choosing, who do I want to be? And knowing that whatever you choose, you will have the support going forward. Let's look at this energy for the space going forward for you. There we go. That's exactly what we're talking about. 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. So, as you go forward in life, have the willingness to window shop with the possibilities of your life. Remember, for many of you, you're still in the process of gaining clarity for what it is that you really want. So allow yourself to window shop. Open yourself to this idea and to that idea. Okay? Try not to make, I think the one guidance coming through is try not to make dead set decisions going forward. You know, if you can, hold off on signing things and agreeing to things, long-term agreements. Maybe not the best time to agree to marriage and those type of things, the relationships. Maybe just hold off a little bit on it. Okay? Take it as it resonates, but that's the guidance I'm getting for you. Let's go to your 3 questions. Question number 1, the answer is that you are ready. Okay? Question number 2, your answer is within the next few weeks. And sometimes we get frustrated when there's a waiting period, but you know, maybe the deal's getting sweetened. And the third one, in the near future. Okay? So that's what I got for you, beautiful Capricorns. I hope that it helps. Appreciate you liking, commenting, subscribing. Hit that notification bell. If any of you want to have a personal reading, all the details are down below for you how to do that. You basically make a payment. You email me a proof of payment. I do a general reading for you. Plus, you can ask me 5 questions on top of that. I sent you a downloadable video. It's about like this. It's about normally about an hour and a half in length, your reading. And you need to give me 3 to 5 business days to complete that for you. If you're interested in learning tarot, there's a link down below for my course. Until next time, love and light. Bye, Capricorns.